What up, guys? This is Casey's Raw, and I'm heading into a game exchange. They have a lot of toys and DVDs and knickknacks in this store. Looking at the Switch games, seeing if I have anything I want. Then the Wii U games. That Luigi U game is actually really hard to come by. And I would recommend the, I believe it's the Gina Sisters on the Wii U. Is a good game. Bunch of toys and knickknacks. Then Super Nintendo games. Got all these Sega Genesis games in the cases. That found Beavis and Butthead in its case. I got it, but it was. And then there's Pinocchio. Then looking at the NES games, I like a lot of times when I look for some rare variant of a game that I know goes for a little high price that has potentially to slip through and be put on the shelf because they would usually have no idea what they have. And then a buttload of NES sport games, a bunch of Maddens everywhere. I wanted to take a picture of that because how much Madden games they had right there. I was checking out this one NES game. Then a whole section full of bagfuls of Legos. I think those bags were like 20 piece. I wanted that hat. But back to those bags of Legos, I think they're $20 a pop. Some 3DS games, DS games. Then I'm looking at the PS3 games. Same thing, I was trying to look for this 3D Hero game. And then a bunch of original Xbox games. Some 360 games. Now I'm heading towards the high price section. Some PlayStation games. You can see a bunch of stuff on the wall. A bunch of clone consoles, guitars, weapons, PS1s, you see PS3s, Wii's, GameCube, clone consoles. Looking at these Super Nintendo games, NES games, some Genesis games, some Game Gear games. Like I said, there's a bunch of those clone consoles. Some of those clone consoles are good, some of them ain't great. So I'd just be very cautious. See some ColecoVision controllers. Now I'm heading over to look at the PS4 games. A lot of times when I look at the PS4, I'm trying to look for the VR games that I don't have, or anything that looks cool to play on the PS4. Then looking over some toys, showing off some shirts they have. Some Xbox One games. Then comic books. Some records over there. A bunch of records. Like I said before, lately they've been buying these records. And then I see this Wolverine kissing Rogue comic book. Give it thumbs up. Going back to really need in the future to aim the camera better because I'm looking at the counter. Looking at some of the DS games. Go back to double check, see if I'm missing anything. A lot of times I like to double check the areas. The PlayStation 1 section. Good amount of PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 section. See a bunch of sport games. Got a bunch of DVDs. You got some Fortnite toys. Some Lego Mario, Super Mario Legos. So, see these Advance, Game Boy Advance they look kind of cool. Bunch of knockoff stuff, bunch of third party stuff. I see Wii controllers, GameCube controllers, Switch accessories. Kind of looking back, looking at the Switch, the Wii U's, the GameCubes. And I'm pretty much about to head off in a second.